All right, we're live. Here we are, Pennsylvania Dirtbags. We got Jim, the co-founder, the most founder, Jim, Mammoth Gravel. Let's get after it. Let's talk about the race. Let's talk about what's going on. Let's talk about having fun. We got our friend Mack Daddy over here. What kind of race are we talking about?
I have no idea what kind of race we're talking about, so I want to know. I'm new to this, so
it's I don't know if I guess I would classify it as endurance gravel, just because of the sheer distance and elevation gain.
Well, how many miles is it?
It's going to be 127 miles if you do the whole thing. We do have a half ride option of 63 miles.
Did you say 100 something?
127.
Oh, it's all downhill though, right?
Not even close. You have over 12,000 feet of elevation gain.
Is this over like 4 or 5 days, or is it just one event?
No, single day event.
What are you doing? Oh my God.
Single day event, buddy. 137 miles.
27. 127.
127. Wow.
127 miles.
Maybe if you got the Garmin or the Strava, whatever. Differentials.
I don't think my e-bike can last that long.
Am I?
Yeah, you never know. I don't know. Then you might just be pedaling a boat anchor.
I mean, why the hell did you even invent this? I don't understand. It's just crazy.
I really enjoy doing century rides myself. And last year I hosted one that a couple local people showed up. It was kind of like a last minute thrown together thing.
Well, century's like 100 miles for a century.
Yeah, 100 miles or more. And I think for it to be a century, I think you have to finish it within 24 hours. Like I think it has to be in the same day. You have to ride 100 miles at least in one day. So yeah, we had some local people showed up. 2 of them had never ridden a century before. So I was just kind of chilling with them, and they rode their first century, so that was really fun to watch and to be a part of. And then we had another guy show up who was like pretty hardcore, and he rode with us till lunch. And then after lunch, he's like, I'm going to blitz. And I'm like, hey, that's cool, man. Go ahead. Like, just be safe. Let me know when you're done. And dude, he was done like 4 or 5 hours ahead of us. I didn't want to leave these 2 other individuals hanging. So I was like kind of the one that organized it. So I'm like, I'm not going to leave them hanging. So yeah, the other guy blitzed, and I'm like, I think this time I'm going to offer something like really tough so that the guys that are like want to go super hardcore are going to actually be challenged. But then I want to have this half ride for the people that like kind of want a little bit of a challenge but don't want to kill themselves. So
man, what about the people that don't want any challenge? What do they do?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Drink a beer along this route.
You do go past a pretty nice bar
all right,
partway through the first loop, but then you're going to have a 17% climb after the bar. So I don't know if I would drink too many beers.
Well, okay. Mack Daddy, what's going on over there?
What's the gas here?
What's up? Whoa, that's me, isn't it?
Hi,
how we doing?
Hey.
How we doing?
You ride gravel bike too?
He rides bikes.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I know a lot of the trails up here, so like I'm interested in, what's a
yeah.
good selling point?
120 miles.
Okay.
For someone who's not a good, not a beginner biker, which I am.
Okay. And
What advice would you give?
So,
for a long distance biker that can't handle the real trails, because we're trying to this guy right here, he's gonna set up a trail that's 120 miles.
Okay.
That's
what's the terrain? Is it like real rough
straight
terrain?
uphill?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's
Real
not just
rough.
downhill; it's uphill.
So the one thing I'd want to know is where are you guys located? Where is this going to be?
Wellsboro, Pennsylvania, like PA Grand Canyon area.
So like the mountains of PA. So this
Yes.
is like
Uphill.
all right. So I think that's a good start. I think you guys should maybe even start smaller. Get a couple trails. You know, even if you do that one big trail, have little trails going off where you can still kind of meet at the same
Something
end.
fun. Something.
Yeah, something where you can take your, you know, you get one good biker out of a family, but you got 4 other people that are trying to keep up with them.
Definitely.
Let them go on one beside them.
Oh man.
I mean,
We do have a half ride, so if you just
Half
want to do half,
yeah, but
that's
it's a
like
half ride 60
miles.
miles.
It's a
Yeah.
half ride,
60 miles up a mile. So what if you had, you know, a point? I think you guys should have a place in the middle, maybe not even in the middle, some place where, you know, a family of bikers could go. If a, you know, the mom or the father, or someone who is experienced in biking wanted to take this crazy hill, they could do that. Maybe while the family has these little trails that the kids can go on and kind of learn. At the same time, where like you could eat, you got to set up a bar, you got to have this something. You know, people do this sport like they do when they're skiing. You know, they're going up there, they're boozing it up. They're the doctors, they got a lot of money. They, you know, get these people drunk, get them fed,
Yes.
get them have a good experience.
Definitely.
Not just, hey, welcome to the sign that says you can go up a hill for 120 miles straight up and then, you know, come back down.
I think we
Yeah.
might have this.
I don't think we have
I
the
think you
infrastructure
have
for that. It's you're in the sticks out here. There's
We got the
nothing.
town though. We got the town. We got the. Tell us more about the Wellsboro, the intermediate site where we stop for the beers, the food, the refuels.
Oh, it's well, it was voted one of the prettiest towns, like prettiest main streets in all of Pennsylvania. So it has the
saying much.
gas lamps.
So how far is that from Chambersburg?
Chambersburg. I'm not sure. I can tell you. Do you know Williamsport, where they play the Little League World Series?
You're closer to like right on the suburbs of like the city, right?
I'm an hour north of Williamsport.
Is that where like the reptile land is?
Yes.
The
Yes.
reptile land.
Okay,
Yeah, we know
okay,
that. Oh, no,
okay.
you say that. Yeah, I know where that is.
Yeah, I'm like an hour and probably 20 minutes from Reptile Land. So straight
Okay,
north.
okay.
Yep.
So you should have events like that based, I think, too, on like people coming in. Like, for example, where I am now, it's a good, you know, summer town. You know, 90% of our businesses open up to the summer because people come here in the summer. So like, as long as you got that, you know, people coming in for these certain events to this town, you're obviously going to have your high season, you're going to have your low season. You're not going to have a bunch of bikers on the low trail or on the, you know, in
We
the
got
winter.
lots of
right?
bikers everywhere. We're going 127 miles in Wellsboro.
Yeah, but you should
And
definitely
we
have.
need
You
to
should
know
definitely
where
have.
we need to know where to camp. We need to know where to stay, where we need to park, what time we need to park for the event.
You should. Yeah, but you have to have the. It's a long ride. You have to have something for everyone.
Like trail stops, you know, little places to
Pink
get a snack
lemonade
and a burger.
stands or something.
You know, a place where you can buy something wholesale and you can flip at a, you know, at a not only a modest rate, but something where you're covering your people to work there. You're covering your food charge, your eating charge.
beers, Yinglings.
This is
Sell 'em
about
for $5
Yingling.
a pack.
Yingling,
And
Yingling.
people that are biking are
Oh.
probably going to want some sort of IPA on tap.
Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna want that in the ride or because it's gonna be pretty extenuating. But
Have you-
at the
have
end
you
of the
talked to
ride,
Jake?
we do have a local hard cider manufacturer that's gonna be coming. So
Hard cider.
yeah.
The PA dirtbags are all about IPAs while you're riding bikes. So if you're not,
Well, we we do have a local brewery guy that might be showing up. I'm not sure. He's kind of having some issues getting cans and stuff, but he should be having it. He might be bringing a tap. So, like, man, you guys don't understand. This is the sticks of Pennsylvania. There is like hardly nothing.
Good. That's what we want. We want nothing. We want nothing,
Yeah.
in this town.
and we're
It's
gonna
gonna bring
love
people
it.
into his town.
Yeah. Well,
Do you have-
we
do you
sold
have,
out.
like,
We sold out pretty quick this year, thankfully. So
The
do you
event
talk,
sold
like,
out.
have
Yeah.
you talked to the
Oh,
mayor? Have you talked to the mayor of your town, like saying, "Hey, like,
This is gonna bring people in. This is
Yeah.
economically gonna bring people into our town, which is
yeah. Well, I have a few of the
Budget.
town board members are they approved the use of the green, which is kind of like the town center. And then they also, a couple of them are involved, like we're using the community arts center. And one of the board members runs that. And there's gonna be a free concert going on at the end.
Concert?
Yeah. It's kind of like a community concert. I gotta try to find it's the group that does Celtic music, Celtic bluegrass.
Music. Now, Celtic
Yeah.
bluegrass? Come on.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Now we're talking.
Let me see. I pulled them up earlier. I can't remember their name.
Who are these individuals?
Oh, the McCrells. The McCrells. They're out
like the
upstate.
McDaddy. McCrell.
Yeah. Yeah, they're out of upstate New York. I hear good things. I haven't heard them myself, but yeah.
The McDaddy might know about these upstate New York people. But we need to know more about the route. We need to know more about where we're going and why. And then what we do, where we park, where we eat, where we drink, and where we disperse.
Did you get the email with the map?
I'm looking at it right now. I got the old parking map here.
Yeah, it's hard to make out. I'm gonna probably end up going downtown and just making a little like walkthrough video to make it a little bit more visual thing, so it's a little easier. But literally, where you're gonna park and where the event starts, you can pretty much see from the parking area, and then literally between parking and the event start is the breakfast spot. Where they'll have breakfast available for purchase. And then literally the business next to it is the lunch spot where lunch is on us included. And then, like I said, 6 o'clock, between 6 and 6:45, you can show up at the breakfast spot. We'll have the waivers ready to sign in there, and feel free to ask any questions then. We're going to be doing touchless thermometer temperature reading just to make sure everybody's good to go. And well, like we said in the email, if anybody's not feeling up to it, just let us know. If you're feeling sick, we obviously don't want you there, and probably not going to be much fun doing that many miles if you are feeling sick. So
no reason.
yeah, we can organize the refund with you and all that and get that taken care of. But yeah, we just want everybody to be safe and have a good time this year. So
for sure, dude, we're excited, and we're bringing the big red van up. Where do we put?
Oh yeah, camping. You said, yeah. Hills Creek is really nice, honestly.
Is that a campsite?
Hills Creek, it's a state park. Hills Creek State Park.
Okay.
That's about probably a 20-minute drive from the start line. If you wanted to get a little bit closer, you could stay at like Leonard Harrison State Park. That's probably about a 15-minute drive.
All right.
Yeah, just like I said, the problem is with this area is there's not much around. So like my nearest Walmart's like a 20-minute drive. So 25-minute drive. Like I was telling you earlier, my nearest mall, both malls are over an hour away. So
that's why we're coming. That's the beauty of it all, man.
Dude, if you want to see remote Pennsylvania, like just beautiful nature, this is the ride to be on. So
I remember the propane filled lanterns in town. I've been through that place before.
Yeah, we're famous for it. So it's a beautiful downtown. It's a fun place. There's plenty of bars on Main Street to enjoy. Like I said, we're hopefully lining up some drink The cool thing, the guy that does lunch, that's providing the lunch, he sells like the mix and match 6-packs.
Yeah.
Where it's like local breweries and you pay one fee and then you can mix and match a 6-pack. So I'm sure he'll have that going on. Yeah.
What kind of gravel are we?
It's all gonna be like gravel roads. It's not gonna it's not gonna be like mountain bike trail stuff. So it's not gonna be any like single track or grassy double track. It's all like established roads that you could ride a standard car on.
What's the percentage of gravel road Strava style?
I can't remember the exact Strava break.
127 route.
Yeah, I can't. Let me see. I don't know if I can pull that up. Can't remember the exact breakdown. I want to say it's probably 80% gravel and 20% pavement, but you also have to include in that pavement what we call tar and chip.
Oh, gravel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pennsylvania gravel.
Yeah. So yeah, but 80% of it's is gravel. There's a stretch that I've been on lately that was just regraded. So that's really chunky. Rattles the bones a bit. And then you're gonna want to watch out because I doubt they're gonna fix it before the event, but winter is hard on the roads and the descents. Some of the descents have some really bad hairpins, and there's like washboard in the middle of the hairpin.
Good.
Yeah, so
that's all part of the experience, man. That's why we signed up for it.
Yeah, 2 creek crossings, as long as we don't get a bunch of rain and the creek doesn't come up. But
we got shoes off, or you ride it, or what?
I have one guy I ride with. He just hits them and rides through, but
also fucks it.
Yeah, I don't want to break anything, so I just take my shoes off and just walk through. So.
Oh man. Any support out there, or we just like, do it?
I'm gonna be around in an SUV with 2 bike racks on the roof. And I'll have like a pump and some extra inner tubes in the vehicle, extra water, just in case. The water stops are approximately every 30 to 35 miles. So each loop is 63 miles, and roughly halfway through each loop, there's a water and Pittsburgh Pickle Company pickle juice shots and Power Bar nutrition. I'm not sure exactly what Power Bar is bringing, but they're bringing a bunch of goodies.
So it's pretty self-supported.
For the most part, yeah. I would definitely carry your own tools, extra inner tube and stuff like that. You have my cell phone number at the bottom there. The easiest thing to do is to just shoot out a text. Like if you were to be down with like a mechanical and I'm not right around, just shoot me a text and just give me your general location and I'll ride the route until I find you.
We'll find you.
Yeah.
I love it. It's fucking Pennsylvania, man. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's awesome up here. Yeah.
Oh my god! And there's Strava segments, or is it a race, or are we just like doing segments and we'll figure it out later?
There's the Strava. It's called MGG official segment, and then it's Roman numerals. So it's 1 through 10, and whoever has the fastest accrued time through all 10 is going to be the winner.
Beautiful.
So.
Wow.
I haven't said what I can tell you. I'll divulge it here. What the trophy is. The trophy is going to be a giant piece of slate with like some art and stuff on it. So
I want to win that so bad, but I'm probably not going to.
There's some heavy hitters showing up. There are.
Yeah. Is it all climbing? Is the segments climbing, or is it straight?
So it's literally
be like a little skinny guy. Are we gonna be a big guy?
If you look at the graph, it's literally just this the whole way. I forget how many climbs. I counted the peaks one time, but it's just up and down, up and down,
so
up and
good.
down.
Yep.
So the descents are gnarly, absolutely gnarly.
Oh
So
my God. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna sleep in our van. We're gonna be there. We're gonna drink all the beer in the town, and we're gonna eat all the food in the town, and probably not win any trophies, but we'll have a good one. We'll see you there.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely, man. We just
All right,
want
Jim.
everybody to have a good time. So
Thanks for coming on, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, I guess. Something like that.
yeah, 2 weeks, 14 days, rock and roll.
All right, man. Later.
Hey, yeah, peace out.